How's it going? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Perfect. I'm actually out on the water today, so I'm not sure how good the signal's going to be, so we'll see how it goes. Perfect. We'll let everybody get on. I think it's about 4 minutes to 6, so we'll give it a few minutes and see what happens here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button if you would. Awesome. Yeah, make sure you say something on the comments here. Anybody get out fishing over the weekend? Yes, Jeff, I'm going to Ludington, heading out on Wednesday. Michael, it sounds like the bank is pretty hot in Sturgeon Bay. Good, Tony. Glad you got out. David, you said Ludington's slow. Did the Kings leave? Make sure you say hi on here so I know everybody that's on. Give it another minute and a half and we'll get going. That sucks, David. Do you think it's going to be a trout tournament then this weekend? Hey, Al. I don't know if I'm going to fish the KD at all. I'm fishing Samarama right now, and then I'm leaving Wednesday for Ludington. I mean, I'll be back, but maybe I might get up there next week. Hey, Jamie. Rick, how are you? Make sure you smash that thumbs up button. First time I'm doing it on my phone. Did it populate like normal, guys? Did you see it come up like usual and everything as far as notifications that I was live? I've never done it on the phone before. Cool. Guessing maybe a lot of people are out fishing tonight. It doesn't look like we got a ton of people on right now. Perfect. Alrighty, well, we're going to get rolling here. We'll get started. So, first and foremost, we'll kind of talk about last week a little bit and a recap. I had predicted last week with the big northeast blow that it was potential that the water was going to warm and the Kings were going to show up. And exactly what I predicted happened. We got the big north blow on Wednesday. I went out Thursday morning, went looking for Kings here out of Sheboygan in the, it was like the was like in the 80 to 90 foot range. Marked a lot of fish on Thursday morning, and we only boated a couple of big kings on Thursday morning, but we really couldn't get them going. We marked them, so we went back out for our trip on Thursday night and just absolutely smashed them. I think we ended up with like 13 fish. We had 11 kings. It was great fishing last Thursday night. Then we went out Friday morning for fun. I think we caught 13 fish. We had 13 or 14 fish. We had like 10 or 11 more kings. We did really, really well again. It was really good fishing. Then the weekend came and Salmonorama came, and it continued on. The water is now in the mid to upper 50s, down 40 feet. The kings have really set up kind of in that 40 to 70 down range specifically. I've been fishing a lot of like 70 to 100 foot of water. They don't seem to be as deep as I thought they would. I thought maybe they'd head down towards the bottom a little more. They haven't quite been doing that. They're seeming to be staying in that like 40 to 60, 40 to 70 down range, which is still, you know, down further than they were. But it hasn't been quite, you know, I expected that 10 feet off the bottom bite to get started, maybe with a big paddle. I keep jamming it down there and haven't been able to get anything to go on it. So I'll start off by announcing last week's winners. So if you hear your name on here, you're going to have to contact me either on YouTube or Facebook with your address. The two winners of last week's prize are Rick Darius and Jamie Carlson. Those are the two winners of last week's prize. We'll again give away 2 packages this week. All you have to do to qualify is just comment on this video, and you'll be automatically qualified. I'll let this run till Friday, and then on Friday I'll pick 2 winners and announce them next week again on next week's live. So through the weekend, fishing was good, as I said, for the Salmonorama. I think Saturday night and Sunday morning, we ended up weighing our fish on Sunday morning after we were done fishing, and I think we had like, I don't know, 15 or 16 kings or more between the 2 trips. Our biggest one right now has been 24 and change. Lily caught that. We've got some 18s and a couple of 19s on our big 5 board. We haven't been able to get the real big kicker yet. Still looking for him. We took off this morning, didn't fish this morning, but we came out tonight, and we've been out about an hour and a half, I would say. We caught a small king, lost a small king, and then we had one really, really big bite on a wire diver that unfortunately got off right as I went to grab it. That was on a 10-inch fish blade with a 30-inch leader to a fly. Like I've been telling you guys, I thought was going to start working, and sure enough, that was a big smash and it got off. That was a 20-plus pound king for sure. That was on a wire diver out 121. Stuff that's been working, it has been changing a little bit. We're still getting some of the fish on some of the chrome and blues, like Jackson's Barracuda has still been okay. Megatron's still been okay. Yes, I'm on the Vendetta 2.0 for the Big 5. Just till Wednesday, and then I'm heading to Ludington, and the rest of the crew will continue on. But some of the baits that have really been key since the weekend now have been UV Dragon has been really, really good with a Brad's 21 fly. Altis Green Stud with an illumination fly has been really good. Trying to think what else here. Lance's UV Two-Face has been good for me. Songen's Chrome Bam has been good for me. Nate's Dream Scale is working for a lot of guys. A green flasher. I think I took a nice king the other day on a green-bladed Mountain Dew stud. I know a lot of guys are saying Marv's Big Fatty's been good for them. So the green blades are definitely starting to work as the water continues to warm, and the kings are definitely around. I think there's a good outlook for the rest of Salmonorama through the KD. Sounds like they're biting really good up in Sturgeon Bay at the Bank Reef. They're biting good up at Bailey's Harbor. Seems like Kiwani, Algoma, Two Rivers, all good fishing. Sam Moore says there's a lot of smaller kings. 4-year-olds seem difficult to hook into. I would agree with that. We are definitely getting 2 or 3 small king bites for every big king, which is a good thing to see for the future, Sam. But same thing for us. We probably boated 30 plus kings, you know, probably 30 kings over the weekend or so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I think we had about 10 or 11 4-year-olds. So about the same thing, get about 1 4-year-old for every 3. Wire diver for me, Jack's Jigs has been that UV Dragon with a Brad's 21 has been really good. Altis Green Stud was good on a wire diver for a while. I know guys are getting bites on the Chrome Songens Bam on a wire. That's been good for me on a board. Lance's Two Face has been good for me on a board. And like I said, now the fish blade starting to work. I know a guy out of Sheboygan had a 30 pounder on a fish blade this morning, 10-inch fish. And we just took a big bite on one, unfortunately got away, but it was the right kind of fish. It was definitely a 20 pluser. Hard to tell on the bite, you know, a 20 to a 30, on a wire diver, they crack it really good, but it was definitely the right kind of fish. So I think that if we don't get any major big winds, and I don't see any later this week, fishing's just going to continue to be good, so now is the time to get out. Dave, I'm not in Ludington now. I don't head over there till Wednesday. I'm in Sheboygan fishing the Samarama right now. Been a little slow tonight, to be honest with you. It's been not as good as I expected and not as good as it has been, but it's early. I think we're going to start to see more of a early and late bite take effect. It seems like they've been biting good from 4:30 in the morning till like 7:30, and then at night like 7:30 till 9:30 type of time. So we're kind of just getting into that time now. But like I said, we did have a big bite before. As far as what rods are working, primarily wire divers. Board wise, it seems like 200 to 300 coppers have been good. 200 to 300 coppers have been good. Pump handles have been okay. Yeah, that's all right. No biggie. Sliding north of us. I saw it
coming right at us.
But we've been, so like tonight we got half pumps and half coppers out. We got a 150, a 200, and a 300 on one side, and then the other side we got pumps out. So my uncle just was peeking in. He said that there's a storm, I guess, in the area. So somebody asked if a vegan rig can be run on a wire diver. Yeah, that's been a great setup. That's actually what the 30 pounder was caught on this morning. Chrome, I don't remember exactly what color, but a chrome fish blade with a vegan rig on it. So that has been a really good deal. Pumps we've been running have been 8 ounce, like anywhere between 71 and 121. Yeah, I see it storming in Manitowoc. It seems like it might stay north of us, but I guess we're going to find out here pretty quick. Maybe we'll go out here in a minute and just see what it's like out on the boat. We'll kind of do a short week this week because we are fishing, but I'll come out and see if you guys can see if it'll hold any bites at all. Just turn it straight. Guys are saying there's a storm coming. I don't know, about 8 p.m. Yeah. I don't know, it looked like it was going north to me, but I'll have to take a look when we get off here in a second. So it's kind of windy tonight, a little breezy, a little bit bouncy. Check this storm, guys. So we're going to make it a short week. Like I said, I apologize, but we'll I'll be live a little bit this week and weekend over at Ludington while we're fishing, and hopefully if we get out good luck. Fishing's been good.